Terrifying, zombie, terrifying. Dale deserved so much better. The tackle. Just too late.
Okay, hold on there.
Get Herschel! We need blood. We got off.
Hang on, Dale. Hang on.
Can we move him?
Dale deserved so much better. Rip down, rip down.
Back to it.
Oh my god, stop. No, Glenn, no, stop. Oh my, oh, this killed me. I never recovered from this death scene, ever. No. I stopped watching the show after they killed Glenn. I don't think I've ever seen that scene before. Turn it down a little bit. Okay, a bat to the head. Okay, very violent. Wow. One thing about The Walking Dead, they don't care how gory it gets. And that's points for them. Wow, okay.
Just knocking them out one by one.
That scene was very violent. Wow.
Rick looks really hot in that scene though.
I think this is him showing him, like, his eye after it's injured. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Almost there.
This kid has been through hell and back, literally, like...
Get that hair out of your face. Let me see.
Yeah, and he makes fun of him. I remember this.
Right.
The SFX makeup looks really good, though.
That is disgusting. No wonder you covered that up. Have you...
Jeez, what a delivery.
Makeup looks good.
No wonder you cover it up. I love characters with scars. Don't know any of these characters, but I do just genuinely love those flawed characters like that.
Yeah, and it looks absolutely disgusting.
Just
stinks so bad.
oh, I'm sure that does.
They probably think they never show it.
Oh yeah. It probably like they wouldn't be able to smell his eye because everything else just already smells like rotting flesh.
Yeah.
So I think that is we can.
Okay guys, we're back with Finny and Jada, and we're going to be talking about our best and worst thing we find in The Walking Dead. And Finny's going to go first with their best and worst thing about The Walking Dead.
I think the best thing is the special effects because they make the gore look really realistic. The worst would probably have to be is how realistic the gore is because it's kind of uncanny.
Yeah, it's kind of gross. My favorite thing about The Walking Dead is how the characters grow on you. A lot of the deaths can be really sad in the show because of how connected you get to the characters. My worst thing is probably after a few seasons, it's literally just Rick's group fighting every other group, and it's not as interesting as the first few seasons were.
My best thing would have to be you could just sit there and watch it without actually paying attention to it. It's just a show that you could just enjoy without, paying much mind to it. And then my worst thing would have to be, I don't really have a bad thing about it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's hard to pick something bad. So the first question I have for you, Jada, do you think The Walking Dead is too gory for its large population of young viewers?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's it's a lot.
How do you think the horror genre has developed over time, especially like TV shows, like The Walking Dead?
I don't know the word for it. It's gone up a lot though over the years.
You think it's gotten like better or worse?
Better,
It's better.
like graphics and
Yeah.
details and all that. Cause
Yeah.
like back in like the 80s or 60s, like there was just terrible quality of
Yeah, the fake werewolves, those were horrible. What's your favorite horror TV show?
Like Friday the 13th and horror, like Scream and all that. So
And then out of the scenes we watched and just the episodes you watched, what was the hardest death for you to watch in The Walking Dead?
what's his name? I was like Benny Eddie.
What do you look like?
The dude that got hit in the head with the bat.
Glenn.
Glenn, yeah.
Yeah, that
They
was
did him so wrong.
Yeah, everybody was really upset about that. So the first question I have for you is, do you think The Walking Dead is too gory for its large population of young viewers?
It definitely is gory for a lot of youth, but this generation is definitely leaning a lot more towards being more okay with gore, which is interesting to see, but also I don't think we should be heavily exposing them to gore.
And how do you think horror as a genre has developed over time? Is it better? Is it worse?
I think it's developed better because we've gone from just your classic slasher film to like elaborate storylines that involve like a lot of special effects and gore and just cool stuff in general.
And what's your favorite horror TV show? And if you can't think of a TV show, like your favorite film?
True Blood is definitely a little bit of horror as well as drama, so I'm gonna have to go with that one.
What was the worst clip you think we saw today?
The worst clip, probably the one with the row by row beheadings.
Oh, yeah.